folks, just out for a couple of hours detecting. I've got my little buddy with me, Holly. Hopefully she'll bring me some good luck. Got a couple of signals so far, nothing really worth showing you. I've just found my first coin here. It wasn't very deep, I've already filled the hole in actually, it was only maybe an inch. And it's a King George V. I think it's probably a halfpenny. Right at this moment in time I can't see the year, but I'll give it a bit of a wash later on. Not by condition, I think I might just have nicked it a bit, I'm not sure. Yeah, a bit of a scratch there, but not to worry. First nice find. I've just got a 20 signal here, nice and shallow because it's also stony. I'm back on that field where I've been on the last few videos. It's a piece of a buckle. I haven't had one that shape before, not sure if it's very old, probably not. Nice little find though. Yep, that'll do. About 10 minutes ago I found this big lump of lead in the ground just below the surface. Excuse me. It's a fair old size. I did wonder if it was a palm guard, but I suppose it could have been. Just that they usually have a bit more of a shape, don't they, to the bottom of them, unless that was the bottom. Yeah, it's quite big. I've just had another signal here. Not too deep, maybe 3 inches, 4 inches probably. And I'm on a bit of a mound, and there's a dip a little bit further on where Holly is across there. And this signal was really quite iffy, but I've dug it out and it looks a bit like a ring. It's not silver or anything, it's like that, but it looks quite old. It's been flattened on one side and there's a bit of a raised bit there. It's sort of ring sized, but maybe I'm completely wrong. It's reading 19 now. Now it's out of the ground. Like I said before I got it out, it was quite iffy. Yeah. What do you reckon, folks? Please post your thoughts below. Looks old. I'm in the same field where I got that, what have I had? I've had a Roman coin, the Saxon brooch, and the bronze axe head, or the broken bit of axe head. Interesting, that one. Next signal came in at 17. Shallow again, and it's a bit of lead, but it's been holed, and see where it's been cut around the edges. I don't know, possibly a gaming piece maybe? Or am I clutching at straws there? Yeah, that's that one anyway. Next one coming in at 15, just below the surface again. And it's a little button, like a naval design on it with an anchor. I think I might have had one of these before from here. Nothing on the back, it's just it was obviously iron, it's corroded away. This is probably 4 or 5 inches deep. Little, like a badge like item, brooch like item I suppose. Looks like it could be like a basket of flowers or something. Doesn't look that old, does it? Probably Victorian, or may even be later. It's just from pressed metal, pressed copper or something or other. Looks different. Hey folks, back out again, in the same field as I've been in for the last few videos. I'm going to try I'm walking across this top field. I'm going to work my way down to a field that slopes down the hill a bit further away behind the trees, just see if I can find something different down there. But while I'm walking across this field, I just made a little find here, and let's show you what we've got. So it's just a little buckle or clasp. It's not too old by the look of it. May even be 1900s. I'm not really sure, but it says Paris on the back of it. You probably can't see it in the video. I say buckle, it could be a clasp or whatever. Still working. So like I said, probably not very old at all. Right, so I'm in the next field now, and the grass is a bit shorter here, which is good. There's a bit more depth in the soil. I had a couple of lead disc type items, possibly tokens. I'll show you them in the roundup. And I've just had a signal here. It didn't sound too bad. It was a nice sharp blip. Anyway, I thought I got something nice, but sadly, it just turns out to be a button playing on that side. And obviously the shank's missing there. I thought I got a little coin for a moment. Hey ho! Right, I've got a signal here. I've got the clod off. And there's something in the ground there. Don't know what it is yet. It was reading 27. So a high signal. Quite a shrill signal. Ah. Is it a coin? Or is it a button? I don't know. I'm thinking it might have been a button actually. I'm not sure, there's something on the outside edge there. Right, give me a couple of minutes and I'll see what I can come up with. I can make out George on the left hand side, and looks like the third Rex. Other than that, I can't even see a bust on it. It looks like it's been shot in the middle or something. It's obviously in a bit of a bad condition. Yeah, they can just make out there's a bust there, but I think it's facing right. So George III, the back of it looks pretty toasted, but yeah, I can just make out 1772, I think, on the back of it. Right on the very bottom. I don't know if you can see it in this light. Well, that's an old one. It's a bit battered, but yeah, unexpected find. That quite nice. Coming at about 13-14 here. Sorry for any wind noise. If I had to guess, I'd say a small button or a bit of lead. I know for some of you guys that could be a hammered, but I don't seem to get many hammers. In fact, I've had one full hammered and a fragment of a cut quarter, so they're very rare for me. Right, let's have a dig and see what it is anyway. I think it's out. Can't see anything yet. Well, yeah. No hammered for me. That's it. Blooming lead. Well guys, I've changed venue. Wasn't really happening for me today across there. And there goes a rabbit. Anyway, so I'm on a different field at the far end of the village. Same village. I've just had a couple of bits of lead out here, which is a common find, isn't it, on farmland, as I'm sure you all know. Anyway, I've got a 1920 signal here in this one. I'll have to point the camera at it, won't it? So let's see what it is. Looks like I'm a bit off with the pinpointing by the look of it. Let's try in there. It ain't a coin. Moo tube or something, isn't it? Damn it. Alright. Got a signal coming in here. Really high pitched noise. 31, 32 thereabouts on the display, so could be something modern or aluminium, or it might be something really nice. Right. So, cartwheel penny. Right, yeah, I had to cut that little bit of a video short then, because I heard voices just at the other side of the hedge from where I just dug this cartwheel penny up, although I understand officially they're not called a cartwheel penny. Anyway, it's a George III penny. Right, so I'm back now. Anyway, condition-wise, yeah, it looks really nice actually. I'm quite pleased with that. Probably, I mean, I've had 3 or 4, well, I think 4 of these, and that's probably the best one for detail that I've had so far. So it's really nice. Cracking signal. It's either going to be good or it's going to be bad. And luckily for me this time, it was something good. Right, so I'm going to walk along this hedgeway, up that way, and just see what turns up, if anything. Bit of a jumpy signal, this one. Anyway, turns out it's a modern 10p. Looks a bit messy on that side. And a bit of both on that side. Yeah, the bus doesn't look in bad condition, but the rest of it looks a bit crusty. Well, not crusty, but stained. Okay, it's a coin. So this is the same hole with the 10p come out of, and I've just checked it again, and there's a 2p. Quite a modern one, obviously, but still. Hey up. Something else in here. Ah. 20p. On again. I've got my specs on. What is it? A penny? Half penny, can. Yeah, it's like a penny, I think. No, and again. Oh, there we are. Another 20p, I think. Yep. Yep. Is that it? No. There's more. Another 10 pence, I think. Sorry, out of shot. Useless. Yep, another 10 pence. Let's have a digging tool. Shush. Oop. Another 2 pence. Yep, I think we're done. And there you go. Oh, check your holes. Now, nearest the houses and the road in the village. Right, I've got a 25 signal here. So I'm hoping it's a coin. It's there. Ah, blooming penny. Yep, it's just a penny. This one gave a good reading again, 27-ish it was. Took a bit of finding, but with the screwdriver to poke down there. Looks like a lid off something. I imagine that's probably Victorian. Yeah, a bit of copper or something, that. Those marks are me trying to get the mud out. Okay, whatever that is. Right, I've meandered across the field now. I think I'm probably going to call it a day. The old bones are raking a bit. Nice scenery though. Yeah. Right, I think this is probably my last signal, and it was about, what, 25 up to 27. And we got a little buckle. Probably off a horse harness. Did I say that right? I think I did. Yep, okay. Right guys, well, on that note, thank you very much for watching. Thanks for subscribing if you already have, and if you haven't, go on, you can do it. Cheers guys, catch you on the next one.